is set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. John Studer is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Into the box, Brett Butler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the first offering. Right side. He's got it. And there's one gone to start the night. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Chris Chambliss stands in as he looks at ball one here. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Murphy.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in will be Bob Horner. First pitch on the way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Phil Niekro gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, Lonnie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
You see me coming up, stop. We're about to shut down this whole block with the sound.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Smith on at first, nobody out. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Tom Hirsch, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
In now, Darryl Porter, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And there's ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And that misses 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. The payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Butler gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Glenn Hubbard. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Reined in. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Green will wait on it. 1 gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, Bruce Benedict, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Washington.
Next, here is Claudio Washington. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Jerry Royster lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this.
She's coming. If I want to keep my life, baby, she'll want it.
Now at the plate, here is Keith Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Now here's the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate now, David Green. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Set to deliver the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. He's right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Standing in now, George Hendrick. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hernandez takes his lead at third with 1 away. struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So now to the plate, Steve Braun, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
No balls and a strike to count. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Lonnie Smith stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Popped him up. Royster moving to his left, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. And we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Brett Butler. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
To the plate now, Chris Chambliss. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Up next, Dale Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. Butler stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint, D-Roll. Makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Into the box, Bob Horner. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Glenn Hubbard. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Cardinal error, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals 1.
Smith.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Tom Hirsch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So now here is Darryl Porter. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next up is Keith Hernandez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And that one yanked just foul. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready now is Bruce Benedict. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit towards center. Green is right there, 1 down.
Washington.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Claudio Washington. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. drives it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Jerry Royster.
Jerry Royster.
And there are two away now.
The pitcher, number 35, Phil Niekro.
Next, it'll be Phil Niekro. He came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he lines it out to center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Stepping in now, Brett Butler lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hirsch is there, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. Now at the plate, David Green grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And a leap, but it's over his head at second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
At the plate now, George Hendrick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw behind the runner to second. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled off. One run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
I think that you've got the Midas touch. My love, I don't think that I've had enough. The light that you're shining is infectious. My arms are devoted to your...
Standing in now, Steve Braun, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, John Studer, and they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Lonnie Smith, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, 2 outs, 2 strikes, and he blasted one. Just goes to show the inning isn't over until the final out is secured. And that'll drive you crazy as a pitcher. Almost escaped, but couldn't close the deal.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So now to the plate, Tom Hirsch, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off for ball 1. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. All even now at 4 apiece. Now to the plate, here is Chris Chambliss. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Flares this one over toward first. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
To the plate now, Dale Murphy. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate now, Bob Horner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Stepping in now, Glenn Hubbard, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in once again is Bruce Benedict, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Claudio Washington, as he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Cardinals 4. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Darryl Porter. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Bob Walker is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Standing in now, Keith Hernandez, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He's got it, and that's the second out.
Hendricks.
Now at the plate is George Hendrick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Full exercise.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cardinals do get 1 back on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 6 and the Redbirds 5. Jeff Lott takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Royster.
Now to bat, Jerry Royster. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Busch Park will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat. Into the box, Brett Butler.
as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The first baseman, number 10.
Chris Chambliss will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he hits it hard to the right side. Speared on the dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. So now to the plate, Steve Braun. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Dane Orge will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lonnie Smith.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lonnie Smith. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Chambliss is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Doug Bayer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Murphy.
So now into the box is Dale Murphy. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Bob Horner.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Bob Horner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping in for the Braves, Glenn Hubbard, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Green able to track it down for the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the pitch. Tom Hirsch is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Preston Hanna takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. To the plate now, Darryl Porter as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in next, Keith Hernandez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Hirsch is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 6-6.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, David Green. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Two hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds.
I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Bruce Benedict. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Claudio Washington. As it's grounded sharply to first. Reined in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to bat will be Jerry Royster. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Might be time to see a pinch hitter. And if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Larry Wiseman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Gene Gerber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now it'll be George Hendrick. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Chambliss is there. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve Braun.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Steve Braun. First delivery to him. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40, Doug
Julio Gonzalez will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. In now, Lonnie Smith, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Jim Cott will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Butler. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
First baseman, number 10, Chris Chambliss.
Next, it'll be Chris Chambliss. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
At the plate now, Dale Murphy. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Glenn Hubbard, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Tag not in time. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next to stand in is Bruce Benedict. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Atlanta leads it 7-6. Steve Rosen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So striding in to start the ninth is Ozzie Smith, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And there's one down now.
Now back, second baseman, Tom Hirsch.
Next to dig in, Tom Hirsch. He's 1 for 4 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's out.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Darryl Porter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Washington is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Atlanta came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Gene Gerber pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.